church.
Nothing better than sitting in your pool first thing in the morning having a cup of coffee. But work never ends, so we better get to it. So you guys are probably wondering what we're up to today. Well, for starters, I gotta wash off this filthy truck. And well, after that, we're gonna be helping Jim out today. So basically our plan is to take the case with the loader over to Jim's place, where he has the manure and the other international, and we're just gonna go spread some manure today, as well as probably do a few things around the farm. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, consider dropping a like, or not, that's up to you. Anyway, let's get to it. Anyway, first off, I gotta go find the case, because I don't even know where the thing's at. Aha, here it is. Does it have the right bucket on it? Yes, it does. Perfect. This is the exact bucket we're gonna need. Alright, quick start the case up here, and we'll let that warm up real quick. While we do that, quick check on Grant's corn here. Doing good as usual. He put a good amount of fertilizer on it this year, so yeah, should be doing pretty good. Which it is. Anyway, pretty soon here, we're going to get geared up for soybean harvest. Not too much longer, maybe 2-3 weeks, and we should be ready to go on that. And then after that, it'll be off to the corn. You know, I really don't get why there's a stop sign here. I can see why legally they have to, but you know, no one comes down this road except occasionally Jake and me and Grant, really. That's about all. So I never see a reason to have it there, but I just blow the stop sign anyway. But the other day we ended up getting some rain, which was good. We definitely needed that. It was good for the crops. But it's dried up enough so we can go spread some manure this morning. Now Jim did all his other fields last year, so he's planning just to do this field that's right up here that we baled a while back this year. That's the only one he's planning to do, so if he has extra, we might just be taking a few loads to our place. Alright, there's the international there, ready for us. Jim don't mess around, he wants to get some work done today. Alright, I guess he doesn't have too much manure this year after he cleaned out his barn there, but yeah, that should be enough to do that one field for sure. Yeah, the only other loader tractor he has is his international, and he prefers running that on the manure spreader, so I don't mind running this thing. Especially as a loader tractor, it works pretty good for that. Alright, there we go. We're full and ready to load that spreader up, so I'm just going to jump out of this thing real quick, and we're going to go grab the international. Yeah, he's got a fancy grapple bucket on that thing too. Alright, so there we go. Runs like a charm. He just upgraded his manure spreader too. He had a older New Holland, but he finally decided he wanted to upgrade it, so this one's nothing new, but it is new to him. I told him he needs to get a really, really big one. Like, I'm talking one of those massive ones that you pull behind a four-wheel drive, and he was like, nah, I don't got enough manure for that. Or enough acres to cover. I'm like, well, here's the thing. You get your work done twice as fast. But whatever, this thing works just as good. Well, I can't really say that yet. I haven't tried it out, but we're going to do that here pretty quick. Should only really be 3 or 4 buckets maximum. It don't really take too much. I really love this bucket. It works so great for manure. In my opinion, the grapple bucket is one of the most versatile buckets on a farm, because you can grab bales with it, it's easier to grab manure with, and you can straight up just use it as a bucket. Alright, maybe 1 or 2 more buckets. So yeah, whether we clean out this manure pile with just that one field, or we gotta do multiple, Jim just said clean it out, he wants it gone, so we'll keep spreading till it's all out. Alright, that's about good right there. Shut that down. It's time to see how well this thing works. I gotta say, it's in pretty good condition for being used. Usually manure spreaders are pretty darn beat up. I'm so glad we're not using a skid steer to load this one, because the last one we had was just a little bit smaller than this one, and we used a skid steer and it still took forever. So, at least we're using something decent this year. Should spread some on his lawn. Make it grow even taller. Alright, before the harvest starts, we're putting in a new approach. I guess we'll have to take a different approach at it. Ha 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 ha, my jokes are so good. Okay, let's unfold this thing. There we go. And let's hit it. Oh, there she goes. She's a spreading. Definitely seems to be working. That's good. Yeah, we may or may not run out of manure sooner than we think. But there's quite a few loads in that pile, so I guess we'll see. Alright, we're just about out here. And there we go, we're out. So usually he would have more than enough, but this, I guess last year technically, he decided he was going to downsize on cows because there wasn't enough feed last year because there was a good amount of drought. And couldn't make enough feed, so he decided he was going to downsize. But this year, there's plenty enough feed, so he's going to definitely bring in more. All right, easy does it. There we go. Oh, grab another load and see how far we can go again. Also, this afternoon, Grant asked that I clean up the yard a bit, so we're going to have to do that as well. But I don't mind cleaning up the yard. Just makes everything look better. At least Jim keeps the back of his yard clean, just not the front. Go figure, I guess. See, now here's the thing. Either Grant or Jim needs to get a loader, because for loading bales, easier to have a loader. Loading fertilizer, easier to have a loader. Not even to mention loading manure. But this does work fine, though. Still better than using a skid steer. I do gotta say, though, I gotta put some rear wheel weights on this tractor because it's a little tippy. And we're full again. But yeah, either I need to take the front weight off or I need some weights in the back like this thing has. That way it's just a little more balanced out when you're trying to load stuff. Because currently, it's a little tippy. Alright, let's get some more done. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I've seen farms in the UK will sometimes haul manure out to the field. Out to like smaller fields, and then they will just load it up from there into their manure spreader. I believe that's done. I'm pretty sure that's done in the UK. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it somewhere. I don't really see how it would be too beneficial out here, but maybe, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we're back in the case here. We finally finished spreading all that manure. We got the field just barely done. We spread a little extra, not too much though, about half a load. And that was about it, but cleaned it out pretty much perfectly. So yeah, that's kind of the best scenario there. Anyway, now that that's done, oh, I left that tractor running. That was my bad. I thought I shut it off. That's what happens when you try to hold the vlog camera and do things. But anyway, now that we're done that, we're going to head back, and I think we're going to get to work on the yard there. It needs some cleaning up, so we're going to get to that. So I'll see you guys when we get back. Okay, who was the last one to run the case because it needs fuel again? You know, it was probably me, but I'll blame Grant. I didn't even use this thing for that long, and it's already almost out of fuel. Well, time to fuel it up again. Oh, and for those of you who are going to say it's not out of fuel, there's a gauge right there that says it isn't. That ain't true because that gauge does not work. So you can see it filled up somewhat. At least I didn't think it did. Does it now? Did Grant get that fixed? Huh. I wonder if he did. Because I just fueled it up. Now it's back to normal. Well, I have no comment. Maybe it does work then. Because for a while there, it wasn't working properly. Weird. Okay, so there was two things Grant wanted done. One was to move that old water tanker into this shed, and then there's little Johnny's bucket over there. Now, where the heck did Grant put that little tractor? Or skid steer, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Aha, here it is. Grant has too many trucks. He's got to get rid of one at some point. I mean, technically, that little red Chevy there is a farm truck, but I don't know. I think it might be time for a new farm truck. All right, got to get to this water tanker. It's not exactly the easiest place. It's been sitting here for quite a while. There we go. All right, you're going to stay right here for now. And we got to get little Johnny's old bucket. Okay, I think that's good right there. So with that out of the way now, I think we need to go do a little bit of mowing, not too much. There's just a little bit that needs to be done, so I think we'll go get that done here. 4440? Well, time to do your exact purpose on the farm, other than running an auger, and that is running this mower. So people ask me why I don't just use the little lawnmower that's in the shed there. Well, this one gets the job done way quicker, and I prefer using this. Also, we haven't mowed the grass in quite a while, and it's fairly tall, so trying to get this cut with a regular little mower is going to be pretty hard on it. Even though it technically would cut through it, it's just way easier to use a batwing. Also, I still got to put in those stupid gravity wagons. Those have been sitting out ever since we did the winter wheat. Okay, there we go. That's good for now. So, just fold this up here real quick. There we go. All right, now the question is, where the heck am I going to get these gravity wagons in? Can we pull them in through here? Yes, we can. I think so, at least. We should be able to get them through here. Are we going to be able to fit with these dualies? Maybe not. Dang. Okay, well, time to reposition this thing. All right, I got that repositioned there. Kind of a weird place, but it'll work for now. I'm going to have to get that trailer out eventually to build that new approach. Okay, there we go. Well, most of the yard was mowed last week. I just had that little patch there that I still needed to do because it was bothering me, so I finally got it done. You know what? There's one thing I completely forgot about, and that is this truck needs an oil change. So since I got guys at my shop that can do that, I'm just going to take this thing over there. And they're going to do it tomorrow. I just have to call them and let them know here, but I guess I may as well just trailer it down because, well, then it's just there. And I don't have to get anybody to give me a ride back. Yeah, Grant mentioned to me a while back that this thing was way overdue for an oil change, so I better check the kilometers, or the miles, whatever you call it. It's different in Canada and the US, okay? Yep, it is way overdue. Okay, well, let's get this thing loaded up here, and, yeah, get it an oil change done. Now, normally we do it at the farm, but I got guys that can do it, so may as well get them to do it. All right, toss the strap down and toss another strap down. There we go. Not gonna lie, I kind of want a new work truck just because this one, I like it, but I just like some a little bit different. Maybe if Grant decides he wants to trade in the little red Chevy there, There was a really nice '06 Power Stroke, and it's like the perfect work truck. So maybe if he decides he wants to trade it in, we'll do that. I guess we'll see. But it's a pretty good deal, low K on it. It's got brand new tires, and it's pretty well suited for a work truck. So depending on what Grant wants to do, I guess we'll see. No cop, no stop. One of these days, a cop is just going to come rolling over the hill as I'm doing no cop, no stop thing, and I'm going to get pulled over. And it's not going to be great. My question is, how come this thing is absolutely rolling coal going down a hill? I mean, I know every truck in Farm Sim rolls coal, but this one is seriously like, it's almost like, sounds like it's going uphill. I gotta say, it's funny, the most use we've got out of this trailer is hauling cars or trucks. That's pretty much it. And I mean, usually that Chevy's the one doing the towing, but, whatever. Ooh, daggum. That's an '08 right there. That's a nice truck. But I still prefer the '06. We don't need a dually, realistically. For everything that we do, don't need it. So I called the guys just as we were coming here, and I'll let them know that we're dropping off another truck for them to do some work on real quick. Also, this thing probably needs a quick tune-up. So let's get her off the trailer. So let's get the straps off. There we go. There we go. And we'll get this thing off the trailer. Hold on. Are we just gonna do this? I think we can do it. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. That works. All right, that is gonna sit right there, and they can do all the work they need to do on that. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So I'll see you guys when we get back. But anyway, guys, it's gonna be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. We're getting so close to 50K, so I would love to hit 50K. That'd be awesome. Also, I completely forgot, like, yesterday was like the first roleplay episode that I uploaded. I completely forgot. So that was kind of the start of how far we've gotten on YouTube, you know, in 1 year. 45K subs, almost 5 million views. I know it's crazy. So thank you to everyone who's ever watched the video, ever subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you know. And I got some cool stuff planned for 50K. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.